Dillian is a bobcat rescued by Turpentine Creek staff near Oklahoma City on March 23, 2006. At the time of rescue, he was nearly a year old, being born April 9, 2005. The photo you're looking at now could be anywhere in the United States. People are allowed to buy exotic animals and keep them in suburbia, on the road, in the house, maybe next door to you. This young couple decided to buy a baby bobcat from a breeder in southeast Oklahoma. The breeder misinformed them by telling them that the bobcat would make a good pet for them and their young children. "Don't feed the bobcat any raw meat and he'll mature to be docile," the breeder told them. Once Dillian started to eat the bottle nipple, his diet was changed to canned tuna and chicken. Like any 11-month-old bobcat might do, Dillian bit the couple's 5-year-old son on the shoulder and wouldn't let go. The wife frantically tugged and pulled at him, and finally Dillian did let go. But by doing this, he successfully opened the eyes to the parents to what bobcats can and will do, especially to young children. He had previously never been outdoors. He arrived at Turpentine Creek in March '06, and he's adjusting extremely well. Unfortunately, Dillian has had to live in the compound in a cage, waiting for a habitat for him to be built. Instead, he's going to be put into a habitat with another bobcat, Baby. Baby has plenty of room for another one. She gets to roam around and play in the grass and stalk things and just has a wonderful time, and we're going to give this opportunity to Dillian. Check it out. In order to move Dillian safely, we placed the box, a pet carrier, in his cage several days beforehand so he would get used to it. Then we were able to trap him inside, shut the door, and safely move him from his cage in the compound to the lockdown next to the habitat where he'll spend the rest of his life. Emily McCormick is in the black coat carrying the pet carrier along with Lori Vanderwall. Both of them have been with us well over a half a dozen years. Carrie is going along with him. She's a staff biologist, and she's going to open the cage door ahead of them so that they can safely place Dillian inside of Baby's lockdown, and we will introduce him. While they're getting ready to unload Dillian from his cage, Baby's over here hiding in the log. The pet carrier door is opened, and Dillian, you can see his head poking out here. He's just wondering what's going on. Here he is in the lockdown area next to the habitat, looking out into the grass. Sounds all around him, new sounds. He's real alert. His ears are up and pointed up, just picking up every sound that he can. As he walks back and forth, maybe he'll notice Baby. See, Baby's under that log. She's watching him. Here he is just looking around some more. Before he came to the refuge, he'd never been outdoors. He's been doing real good outside, even in the cold weather like today. It's about 34 and raining. There's Baby. She's under the log. She's looking at him. She's thinking, wow, am I going to get a friend or am I going to get a foe? Dillian's pretty relaxed. He's just sitting there looking around again, listening to the sounds and watching his neighbors.
There we go.
Baby lays under the log. She's like, wow. Dillian sees her, and he's pacing back and forth, and non-aggressively. He just wants to go see her.